Hi, it's me, MeganBob, and I'm going to be talking to you about an important and exciting opportunity for you to see my tits. If you're not in the market for that, then feel free to turn this off now with zero hard feelings. My tits are emotionally mature enough to understand that not everyone is going to be on board for their whole deal. All right, for everyone who wants in, there is nothing stopping you from seeing my fully unleashed topless form right the fuck now over on OnlyFans.com/MeganBob. Let me give you the 411 on this. Do people still say that? I guess I didn't know that I still say that. I'm learning new things about myself all the time. Much like you're going to be learning new things about me over on my OnlyFans page. You probably have a lot of thoughts about what I look like when I'm being actually sexy. Theories, maybe. I know that I talk a lot, about fucking on hard choices, but rarely am I actually being sexy. You are left, like a daring philosopher, to guess at what might actually be casting the shadows on the cave wall that is hard choices. And frankly, it's very sexy of you to be so interested. And for fuck's sake, do not feel sheepish about this. Look, I could go on a whole fucking rant, but I've made a cottage industry of talking about what I do and don't like to do with my pussy. So I think it would be kind of weird if you felt like zero curiosity about what I'm like in real life. And if you're worried, it won't be artistic enough for your boner. Think a fucking again. Baby, I'm going to take you through an hour-long descent into artistically meritorious sexual and moral depravity. But how do I get into this descent, you ask in an accent for some reason? I'm going to tell you, but everything relevant is also in the notes for this post. So if blood has already rushed away from your brain, do not worry about it at all. Okay, so if you're a first-time user of OnlyFans, you go over to my page, onlyfans.com/MeganBob, and see that it's free to subscribe. Terrific, you say. It is terrific. OnlyFans will then demand that you make some sort of account in order to subscribe. It is free to make that account. They will also require you to enter a credit card, even though I repeat, I emphasize, I underline, subscribing to my page is completely free, and there will not be a credit card charge of any kind for looking at the free posts I've made and finding out about what sexy stuff I have available to buy for the discerning smut connoisseur and ethical porn consumer. But again, this is not a paid page. My page is free to subscribe to. What you do with your credit card after you have access to my page is entirely between you and your boner. Up now are some lewds, parentheses, not nudes, as well as full resolution shots of potential OnlyFans banners that I need your opinions on. Like, truly, I do need your opinions on them. More on that in a minute. On this free as fuck page, you will find a post that you can buy for $40. Which is a goddamn bargain for what you're getting. What is in this $40 package of goodies? Pictures of my bare naked titties, for one. The rest is going to take a little context. So, my partner, Chris Newton, don't worry, it's a polyamorous thing. No one's life is in shambles. Chris Newton and I made a character, Sugar, the stripper PhD student, for this season of his show, Mega Dumbcast, wherever you get your podcasts. This season is about the famously/infamously sexy and gothic 90s ass role-playing game, Vampire the Masquerade. Many of you, I'm sure, are very familiar with it. The raunchy and ridiculous character creation episode we did is up on his Patreon at patreon.com/megadumbcast. But I did not get enough. I wanted a full taste of that goth stripper life. So in this $40 post, you get 26 black and white pictures of me as Sugar the stripper, going from in control in my thigh-high stockings, lace-up knee-high boots, see-through bodysuit, fishnet gloves, etc., to a debauched mess willing to do anything for her soon-to-be vampiric sire, Nico Giovanni. You get those delicious pictures, as well as the actual play Vampire the Masquerade prelude, The Embrace of Sugar. But wait, there's more! Look, Look, have you ever wanted to jerk off but just wanted to let someone else do the driving? Because, like, it's a lot to drive. You gotta be paying attention. Baby, let me take the wheel. Because when you buy the set, I DM you the multimedia feast that is the podcast turned into a video that goes through a bunch of the pictures as they're taken of Sugar, as well as short video segments of Sugar responding to questions as she's interviewed to see if she's going to be Nico Giovanni's next hire. By the end of the night, Sugar has submitted with hungry abandon to a deliciously fucked up dynamic that you can only get when you're dealing with mafia vampires hiring strippers. Yes, all of this is the first thing I'm putting out on OnlyFans, and it is a fucking bargain. I mean, it would be a bargain if it was a single picture of my fucking rack. But I am a goddamn artist, and I cannot stop at making efficient jerk-off material. I gotta be doing something with this. I demand craft. Look, I love your boner. I love your boner so much that I make this show. And frankly, I love my boner. I love my boner too much to do less than make art. This is bespoke, artisanal porn, handcrafted by skilled smut crafters and delivered directly from this local little slut muffin to your jerk-off room of choice. And how does Hard Choices fit into this? Well, I've got a new $6.99 tier, mostly fans. And if you subscribe at that level, you'll get access in the Discord to some safe for work-ish pictures that you can enjoy without ever having to get into bed with OnlyFans. You also get to vote on what my OnlyFans banner is going to be. But if you subscribe at that level or higher and go ahead with buying the set on OnlyFans, you're going to get extra goodies. I love to reward people who support my bullshit. It's what I do. You have to send me a screenshot of your Patreon receipt, or you can just tell me your name if you're feeling brave. Look, there's no shame here, friends. It is very sexy of you to want to see my rack, and I want to encourage you and support your boner. Why else would I do this? As soon as you let me know, hey, Bob, I support you on Patreon, then I'll know to slide some extra nudes to you under the table. I also have luscious color versions of some of these pictures that are just, I look ready to be devoured. I look like a very expensive and tempting dessert that's been left unattended, waiting just for you. Like if you've ever been so hungry that you wanted to fuck a cake. Or if you've ever been so hungry that you wanted to eat an orgasm? Look, I look sexy as fuck is the point. Sexy as fuck. And this is how you get to see that. You got to be supporting me on patreon.com/hardchoices, baby. But I got to tell you, this audio/video content is a very rare opportunity, extraordinarily rare opportunity to hear me being absolutely stone cold sexy on mic. You will not hear this from me most of the time on Hard Choices. Rarely am I ever tapping into what I'm capable of because Hard Choices is not a show about how sexy and fuckable I am. I mean, in a backdoor way, I guess it is. But mostly, it's about how sexy and fuckable fictional characters are. I'm not even doing my sexiest act now because I'm not looking to financially compete with myself. I'm not an idiot. Okay, but why else would you bother to upgrade your membership on Hard Choices? Well, it's the only way to vote for my OnlyFans banner. Up now is a poll with low-resolution images of the banner candidates, so please, I need your help. Help me pick. Full resolution versions of the images are up for fucking free on OnlyFans now. I want to pick something that really speaks to what you want to see, and I am asking you to help me. This level on Patreon is also how you get updates on the sexy undercurrent of things that will be happening behind the scenes on Hard Choices. Like what? Okay. I mean, the fact that Bad Choices Nick at Night is coming up. I'm not going to say more than that right now, but rest assured, it's got me ready to do some things that will finish off the night in a big way for those in the know. Also, who the fuck else knows what kind of dirty projects I might get it into my head to do? Have you ever wanted me to do a jerk-off instruction as George Costanza trying to irritably coach Jerry to climax? I mean, probably not, but maybe you do now. I think it's a bad idea and I shouldn't do it, but look, if enough of you demand it with your dollars, I'll fucking make it. I'm capable of it. I got depths. There's also a tip feature on OnlyFans, and naturally, I do respond positively to financial incentives. So you can always slide me some cash across the table and see what happens. Nudes, usually. You can also get me something off my Giftster list, and you will get to see me enjoy anything you buy. Let me tell you, friends, guys, people. There's a pink mesh baby tee on there. It's totally see-through that says cool boobs. And I'm going to make it available as a crowdfunding thing. We can try to get me. Everyone who contributes will get to see pictures of me in this top if we reach the fundraising goal. I will tell you right now, I have someone waiting in the wings who has given y'all exactly 1 week to make it happen. Otherwise, he's going to buy that top for me, and I am forbidden from ever sending pictures of myself in it to anyone but him. So if you want to see my boobs proudly proclaiming how fucking cool they are, and they are very cool, your fundraising dollars are needed over the next 7 days. Talk about a call to action. And look, if you're desperate to see my boobs and verify how cool they are, but you just can't bring yourself to use OnlyFans, maybe you and me can work something out. I'm not unreasonable. If you want this pornography and sexy production values and artistic merit, baby, I want you to see it. Get at me. I got an email address out there, hardchoicespod@gmail.com. Get at me. Maybe we can figure something out. Everyone else who has already supported my venture into the bold world of paid pornography, thank you. Thank you. It means a lot. I hope you, listening wherever you're listening, at least consider joining the OnlyFans for free today. This is the start of a whole lot of fun. And maybe also some bafflement if that George Costanza jerk-off instruction comes to fruition. But I want you on the ride with me no matter what happens. Come on, come hang out with me, baby. Go to onlyfans.com/MeganBob and look at me naked. I promise you're going to be real glad you did. Theme music for this episode is Sexy by La Faina and is licensed under an Attribution 4.0 international license. You can find more of their music at freemusicarchive.org/music/La Faina, spelled LAFAENA. The logo for this episode is designed by Elliot B.K. Lang. You can find more of their work at Elliot B.K. Lang on Blue Sky at ELLIOTBKLANGE.BSKY.social. To get access to Megan Bob's free OnlyFans, go to onlyfans.com/MeganBob. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you enjoy.